I want to take you back to a special week this past summer at our sleepaway camp, Camp K on Kenai Lake. We were excited to welcome campers back this year after needing to be closed last summer due to the pandemic. And the campers were excited to be there too. Of the hundreds of campers we had this summer, I want to tell you about one special camper named Sarah. Sarah is 7 years old, small for her age, has short curly red hair, and a big smile. Sarah also happens to go through life with cystic fibrosis. As you may know, cystic fibrosis is an inherited disorder that can cause buildup in the lungs and make breathing difficult. Our camp director and camp nurse spent hours learning about the disorder, talking with Sarah's mom, and planning for Sarah's time at camp. Natalie, who is Sarah's mom, was anxious about sending Sarah away from home to a sleepaway camp for the first time, and while there's a global pandemic going on. Natalie shared that the previous 12 months had been difficult, and Sarah was so very tired of being isolated and wanted to be with kids her own age, having fun. Natalie wanted Sarah to have the camp experience, but she also wanted to be sure that the staff would provide Sarah with the necessary daily treatments that she needs. Every day, morning and evening, Sarah had to go to the health center and put on a vibrating vest that she wore for an hour. The vibration helps dislodge the buildup that occurs and allows Sarah to breathe easier. When Sarah does this at home, she gets to watch a movie on her iPad. Well, there are no iPads or movies at camp. So the staff came up with the idea of having Sarah color in a special coloring book they got her. Great idea, but it didn't quite work as planned, as the vest causes so much vibration that Sarah ended up coloring outside the lines and for the most part scribbling. Staff told us she was a good sport about it and she found it funny. What Sarah also found fun was that the staff knew her favorite song was the Fight Song by Rachel Platten. Sarah knows the chorus really well. This is my fight song, take back my life song. The staff played it nearly every day for her and created pop-up dances right outside the health center for her entertainment. As a mom, Natalie told us it was nerve-wracking to have Sarah gone, but she was reassured during the week when the camp nurse sent her photos of Sarah receiving her treatment. Of course, at camp, we followed all the recommended mitigation procedures, and we are proud to report that we actually had no COVID cases while at camp all summer. We credit and commend our staff for their work, and we also applaud our youth who helped make that happen. In most cases, campers were allowed to be out of doors without a mask, but in Sarah's group, we asked the youth to wear their masks all the time, inside and outside, for extra protection for Sarah. And they did, without hesitation. The camp experience is all about community and support for one another, and the campers in Sarah's group were happy to do whatever it took to take care of one of the members of their group. So we know that Sarah's mom was nervous about Sarah going to camp, but let's imagine for a moment what it was like for little 7-year-old Sarah. How nervous might she have been about being in a new place? At a camp, away from home, for a whole week, for the first time. Meeting new kids, hoping to make new friends. How do you think she may have felt knowing other kids would see that she had to do some things differently than they did, when really all she wants is to be like all the other kids and get to do what they do? And how do you think she felt when the other campers accepted her and the staff were there to support her and make her special healthcare needs a fun time? Research has clearly shown that a sense of belonging is important for children to develop self-confidence and a sense of identity. Our youth need safe places where they can discover who they are and learn about others around them. Knowing that they belong and can develop security in their identity helps children relate to others as well as to the world around them. A place to belong where they are nurtured, cared for, encouraged, and where they can learn to care for others. A place like Campfire.